So Macy's, along with a lot of other stores, are having serious problems. And I've been reading a few articles recently about Macy's and that they are reinventing themselves, if you will. And the advent of the internet is what's really changing all of this. It's made it easier for customers to shop online, of course. And giant department stores like Macy's are having a hard time weathering. I think what's happened is a lot of them have waited to the last minute to make these changes and now are struggling. But there's something interesting that Macy's is doing because I happen to like the department store. It's nice to actually go in to a store like that and browse and look at things. Of course, a lot of this stuff is overly expensive, but to be able to go in and try on clothes, those types of things with department stores like that, to me, are really important because it's just not the same thing with buying clothes online. But they're going through what they call a quote bold new chapter, and they are reinventing in-person shopping. So they operate 680 stores worldwide now. 450 of them are Macy's branded stores. And by 2027, they plan on closing 150 underperforming stores, which is actually a third of their entire footprint. Definitely not great news for the workers, but Tony Spring, the company's CEO, has stated that this will help the company liberate approximately 700 million in assets that will be able to be reinvested into the business to help improve it. So I guess what they're saying is that, I don't know, maybe they own these buildings and by selling them they can earn money. I'm not totally sure how that works. But they plan on modernizing 350 of their key stores and then also strengthening their digital channel and expand their luxury brands, Bloomingdale's and Blue Mercury. I know Bloomingdale's, I've never heard of Blue Mercury before. If you've heard of it, leave a comment in the comment section. And because of this restructuring strategy, Macy's is actually, this is the important thing. They're shifting away from the traditional large scale department store model in favor of a more tailored and upscale retail strategy. Strategically located stores designed to better serve local demand. And as part of the transition, the company plans to introduce 30 compact, streamlined locations with curated product selections. So, in other words, what they're actually doing is they're looking at strip centers and they're non anchored strip centers. And what that means is they're looking for strip centers that don't have like a large grocery store or large department store. So, it might have a nail salon, a liquor store, a pet grooming place, a church even. So a lot of churches are downsizing and going to these strip centers. To me, this is crazy to think about that they're going to have it's almost in a way I would say kind of like an outlet store. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll have to see. But they're also saying that the new tariffs with China might derail all of these plans and make them less effective. This seems to be the excuse for a lot of things. And once again, the companies are going to have to learn how to deal with these changes. This is on the company to figure that stuff out. The CEO plans to introduce targeted price hikes on specific brands and product categories as a response to the tariff-related pressures. CFO Adrian Mitchell added that the company is taking a highly focused approach, working to renegotiate supplier agreements and shift sourcing away from China and phase out underperforming merchandise, which is exactly what these C-level guys need to do, is figure this out. Okay, you've got the tariffs. Okay, now you're going to have to source in the United States. So you're going to have to deal with that. And you're not phasing out underperforming merchandise. Like you guys aren't on top of that already. And I was complaining about a grocery store today, Publix. Publix in our local area has been an absolute joke. It's terrible. It's run poorly. There's not a time that we go in there now that we don't have an issue with an item or something. And this is on the C-level people. This is on the people who are running things. Everybody wants the high salaries and the glorification and everything of a C-level employee, but they're not willing to put forth the performance. And we're seeing that more and more in all companies, whether it be a Macy's, Publix, Boeing. Now that the economy is getting worse and it will continue to get worse, you're starting to see when the tide goes out, who's swimming naked. You're starting to see that stuff now. So let me know what you think. Are you a Macy's shopper? Or are you a department store shopper? Is this something that you think is going to work? Do you think that this is ridiculous that they're going to open up in strip centers? Do you think it's over for Macy's eventually? just like the going the way of Sears and J.C. Penney. It's a different store, but could be going the same way of the dodo. Let me know. And also, if you are a business owner and you have insurance, property insurance, general liability, umbrella, etc., and you're paying $10,000 to $15,000 a year or more in premiums, you might want to talk to me because I might be able to save you money. A lot of insurance agents are not shopping. They're not looking for alternatives. They're just simply renewing the policies. So if you're looking for something like that and you want to save money, because there are a lot of companies right now are looking to cut costs, especially now, and it's a great way to do it. My telephone number is in the description. You can text or call and leave a voicemail, and that is my personal number. I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Click that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.